So there's a guy in my Discord, he goes by the name of 360 IQ, and over the last few months, he has submitted some pretty crazy dice strategies. Now today, he's given us a new one to try, and apparently it's high risk, high reward, so I'm going to try it out in this video, and hopefully we can walk away with some nice profits. If you guys do enjoy this video, drop a like down below, and let's get started. Okay, here we are on dice. Now I'm going to head over to the strategy section, we're going to scroll down, and as you can see, 15 or 16 conditions. I'm going to remove the bottom one for now. I'll explain why in a little bit, okay? For now, we're going to stick with these 15. He called it Calm Before the Storm strategy B4. You're going to see why in a second. I'm going to scroll down slowly, so if you want to pause the video and copy these over, you can, okay? Just watch the video first so you can see how it runs for me before deciding to try it yourself, because remember, it's always risky. Now, the bottom two conditions. This is your stop on profit. He said to set it to $100, and the stop on loss, he said to do half your balance, so $50 for us. Now, the win chance we're going to set to 1%. The bet size, he's given us two bet sizes, okay? One is like a lower risk, one is a higher risk. The lower risk is 0.001 for $100, and the higher risk we will use in a little bit. We're going to run this for maybe a couple of hundred bets and then increase the bet size. And he's also given us an extra condition we can add if we want to run it extra high risk, extra high reward. So we're going to try that later on. For now, let's test it out with this, and let's see how this runs. I'm going to start it off with animations on and no instant bets so we can see how this works. Now, basically, you start with a 1% win chance, very low, and slowly the win chance increases. But what's interesting is the win chance increases, and then it slowly comes down a bit. Then it increases again and slowly comes down a bit. Not really seen that on a strategy before, so I'm curious to see how that works. And of course, when you lose, the bet size increases. So let's see here if we can hit a win. There we go, nice. And instead of the bet size resetting on every win, it requires 3 wins, I think, before it resets, which is interesting. I've not seen that before in a strategy. There we go. Back-to-back wins, very low tickets there, 0.5 and then a 1 ticket. We're now up $9, a nice little spike there. I think honestly what I'm going to do is I'm going to just try and make maybe 20-30 bucks with the lower bet size, and then we'll increase the bet amount to the higher risk setting he suggested, and then we'll add the high risk condition after that. There's a good chance we lose everything here, but the reason I'm starting with just $100 is one, because he said he ran 150 to like 1.5k or something, so you don't need a massive balance to try this, and also because it's high risk, I want to give myself the option to take out some money from my vault and give it a second try if it doesn't work the first time around. So that's why we're not starting with a huge balance, because then if I lose it, it's not the end of the world and I can go again. Anyway, we're up $12 here. We're going to put instant bet on for a little bit. Let's see what happens here. We're already up $12, but let's try and make a little bit more before we increase the bet amount. It always gets scary when you start to go on those losing streaks and the graph starts to plummet down, but there we go. Nice. We're up $14 now. It's definitely working, but on the screenshots he sent of the graph that he had when he tested it himself, they went crazy, like crazy spikes into huge profit. Nice. We're up $20 now. You can see that working where it only resets the bet amount on 3 wins, because instead of just getting one little jump, you get a few, and that's what gives you some really nice profit. Okay, we're up 22, 24 now. Nice. I think I'll try and run this to $30 of profit, and then we'll increase the bet amount to 0.005, I think he said is the higher risk option. So let's see if we can get to 30 bucks. We're on a bit of a losing streak here. There's a win. Nice. There's another win. Nice. Okay. Up 27 now. Let's put instant bet back on to try and make this last couple of dollars. We're not far off now. We are not far off at all. Another couple of wins and I think we're going to be there. So give me a higher or low ticket. Come on. Nice. There we go. $33. Honestly, this is running pretty smoothly. I wouldn't say this is too high risk. It's definitely fairly high reward, but it's not too high risk. But I think the high risk comes when we add that last condition and we increase the bet amount. So that's what I'm going to do here. Let's pause this, okay, and we're going to set the base bet to 0.005, which is 5 times what we had before. We're going to reset the win chance to 1% as well, and let's start this off again and see how it goes. Now I'm going to leave instant bet off, or instant bet off, just at the beginning so we can see quite how risky this is. I still don't think it should be too bad. because, you know, the dips we've had here aren't too scary. And if we were running this from the beginning, we would have been at like $150 of profit by now. So maybe we should have started off with the higher bet size. There we go. There's a nice hit. Come on, give us another low ticket now. We need to hit this multi again before the bet size resets. We were close there to hitting it. Oh dear. $1.50 bet size here. We need to hit this. Nice. There we go. $50 of profit. $70 of profit. Okay, this is where it gets insane. This is what his graph was looking like. If this happens a few times, you're up a few $100. That's how it gets crazy. So let's leave it running. Nice. I mean, we had a good multi there, but sadly the bet size was small. We're up to 77 now. Okay, I don't want to put instant bet on here because why do I keep saying instant bet? It's instant bet. Because I feel like with how risky it is now, 29.88 ticket is crazy. But with how risky it is now, I feel like it could go pretty south pretty quick. So I'm going to let it run slowly for now. Maybe we put instant bet on in a sec. I don't know. I want to get another jump like this. That would be insane. Come on. We need to hit this big multi on this bigger bet size. Nice. There's a good win. Let's hit it again now. Hit it again. Hit it again. The bet size is increasing still. We're almost at a $1 bet size here with a 14x multi. Come on, hit it a couple of times now. We'll be in some nice profit. Oh, we need to hit this now. Hit this now, please. We're going to start to burn through our profit. Nice. There we go. $98. $154 of profit, guys. This is what I'm on about. The graph just goes insane. We've more than doubled our balance. I do want to add... I want to add the condition which makes it even more high risk, high reward. But I feel like... Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to add it. But to begin with, I'll put the bet size back down to the safer amount while I add this condition, and then we'll run it with the higher bet size and the high risk condition. Now, the high risk condition is, okay, on a streak greater than 35 losses, we decrease the win chance by 5.5%. This seems super risky to me because the win chance is already low enough as it is, but we're going to try it anyway. Okay, we're up 154. Maybe we should set the stop loss back to half of our balance, which is now $125. So we'll do that, which is what he suggested. Oh man, please, if this could work out and we can make even more profit, this could be insane. I mean, it's already insane. More than double the balance from a strategy is wild. But with this increased condition, what's going on? It was kind of lagging there. With this increased risk condition, I feel like stuff could get pretty crazy pretty quick. But anyway, we'll keep it running. Let's see what happens here. So far, nothing too scary. But I think, you know, this kind of kicks in when you increase the bet amount up to like 50 cents a dollar, and then you're on 30. Wait, the multi is an 800x? This can't be right. This can't be right. 5,000x multi. That definitely can't be correct. Hold on a second. Let's make sure I've done this correctly here. Streak. Wait, hold on a second. I'm an idiot. I put streak lower than. I meant to put streak greater than. So it was just reducing the win chance on every single loss. Okay, luckily we didn't lose too much of our balance there. Wow, that was stupid. That's why you always double check the conditions. Right, let's reset this and try again. Now this is correct. Okay. That could have been bad, man. If the bet size increased too much there, that could have been a recipe for disaster, but it's okay. We roll. We're still up $153. No need to panic just yet. I'm curious to try this with the increased bet amount as well. Okay, nice little win there. Decent. The win chance doesn't reset yet, and the bet size doesn't either until we hit it a couple more times, I think. So we want to try and hit this now. I guess on 35 losses, the win chance is going to reduce again. I want to try and keep an eye out for that, see what happens. Oh, the graph is starting to go down now. There's a nice little hit. Can we get it again? You can see the bet amount is still not reset. There we go. Okay, now it resets. We're up 156. Not too much profit from that. I guess the ideal scenario didn't happen yet. 99.64 ticket. We're hitting a lot of high multis, but just on the smaller bet size. 99.96 ticket. What? Bro, why is it that when I actually try and chase a high multi on dice with like $2, $4, $5 bets, I can't hit those tickets, but when I'm running a strategy, the tickets come in all the time. Nice. There's a hit. So far, nothing crazy. let's put instant bet on. Okay, let's put instant bet on and see what happens here. Oh, $2 bet size there. What happened there? 99.8. How are we hitting these? Okay, instant bet goes back on. We're up $164. This is risky, man. I mean, low-key, I kind of preferred it without that high-risk condition, but with the increased bet amount. I feel like that was the best way to do it. But that's what this video is about. Just testing, experimenting, and see what works best for us. We're up $170 to be fair. We are slowly continuing to make some more profit. Okay, $1 bet size now. I'm going to take off instant bet. $1.30 still. We had another win. There we go. $185 of profit. We're still on a $2 bet size here. $3, $4. There's a hit. We're up $199 now. This strategy is kind of cracked. I'm not going to lie. We're going to put instant bet back on and let it resume. This is pretty nice. I'm not going to lie. We're up $200. We're up $300 from a $100 start. That much profit from a strategy is crazy. Guys, we're up 209 now. This is wild, man. I really wish I set this to a 0.005 bet amount because we started with 100. We've made $50 since we resumed. If we had the 0.005 bet amount, we'd be up $250 more. But it's okay. We can't complain. We're still running nicely here. Instant bet back on. On the next decent jump in profit, I think I'll increase the bet amount. Oh man, I mean, realistically, I should just walk away here with the $219 of profit. But I really want to push this because I know it worked really well for him. He made a lot of profit, a lot more than this. So I know it's possible. There's a nice hit. Can we hit it again? Nice, we can. There we go, $234 of profit. The bet size is still high though. We still need to hit the win one more time before it resets. And there you go, $246 of profit. Look at this graph, man. Oh my God, we're up $346 right now. Let's try and ride this to 400. There's a nice win, okay. If we get to $400, that's 4x our starting balance, which is wild from a strategy. Normally with a strategy, I aim to make like, I don't know, maybe double your balance at most, but 4x your balance is crazy. Let's see if we can hit another win here. We're up to $1. Nice, there's a hit. Okay, we need to go for another hit though. We're still on a $1 bet size. Come on, hit this multi. Hit this multi now. Come on. $5 bet size, I've just realized. Oh my God, hold on a second. This is scary. This is scary. $10 bet size. There it is. There it is. Okay. So, the bet size increased a bit beyond what is optimal, I think, because when we did hit it, it didn't bring us back to peak balance, but we're still up a really good amount. We're still up $217. Okay, I'm going to do something risky here. I'm going to do something risky. We are going to set it to 0.005 with the high risk condition included. This is where things could get dangerous. There's a good chance we lose everything here, but I'm not going to blame that on the strategy. That is just me being stupid and running the high risk condition with the high risk bet amount. Right, let's do this. We're either going to make huge profit here or it's going to be a disaster, but let's just ride it out and see what happens. Either way, whether we lose this here or not, it's been a really, really good strategy. And obviously I could walk away here with some really nice profit and 360 IQ. If you're watching this, open up a ticket in my Discord and I'm going to send you a nice tip for sharing this crazy strategy with the community. He always drops his strategies in my Discord and just lets anyone try them who wants to. So big respect to him for being a good community member. So I'm going to send you a tip after this video, or just open up a ticket and I'll send it to you. I've just realized the bet amount is pretty high now. Nice. Okay, we're up 260 now. That was a good spike actually. Wow, okay. Let's try and run this to $400, guys. Let's try and run this to 400 and then I'll walk away. I think that is pushing my luck more than enough. I mean, realistically, we're at peak balance now. I should call it a day here, but I'm an idiot, so I'm not going to do that. Come on now. Let's just hit a couple more times and we'll be there. The bet size is increasing 15 cents already. If you guys enjoy these strategy videos, by the way, let me know in the comments down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. 80% of you guys who watch my videos aren't subscribed. That's like most of you. So if you're watching and you want, please hit that button. I've just realized we're on a $2.60 bet size. Oh my God. $6. Oh, this could be why I should have stopped. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh my God. What just happened? Boys, we're at $464 from a $100 starting balance. I am calling it there, man. What? This strategy is nuts, man. Look at that. To be fair, I think what we did is a pretty good idea. We started off with the lower bet size, and then we slowly increased it as we went along. And the balance increased, we increased the bet size, we added the high risk condition, and we're looking at $367 of profit from a $100 start, man. That's more than 4x our starting balance. Major respect to 360 IQ. Thank you for sharing this strategy. If you guys try it out, let me know in the comments if it worked for you. I want to know if it's just as good for you as it is for me. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel, like I said, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace out.